One of my all-time favorite movie quotes is when Sean Connery looks at Nicolas Cage and says, "Your best. Losers whine about their best. Winners take the prom queen home and fuck her." A lot of people look for really big secrets that they don't know about. The secret to success, the secret to winning. I was one of those guys. I was one of those people. And when you don't have a lot of success, or if you're not succeeding in the way that you want to be, it's natural, I think, to look for what is it that I don't know, right? What is it that somebody else knows that I don't know? It's kind of natural, I think. However, after having succeeded and failed repeatedly in multiple areas of life, I can tell you that the single biggest secret to success is that there's no bloody secret, okay? And that movie quote, to me, in my mind, really encapsulates that. When people try their best or say, "Man, I really tried my best," you just didn't succeed. And the people that do succeed have the result. Now, I was talking about this with a friend of mine recently, and I said, when I was younger, I was always looking for the secret to success, the secret to wealth, the secret blah, 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 right? And then one day, I woke up and I decided that I was going to dramatically succeed in this area. That area at the time was financially. I was going to take my life to the next level financially. And I said to myself, the mindset shift that I had is, I don't care what it takes. I don't care what it's gonna take, how long it's gonna take. I'm gonna do anything and everything I can, and I'm gonna take action on this until I get the financial outcome that I want. And what I've learned in my relatively short life so far is that, yes, there are things that you don't know, but they're not secrets being withheld from you, that you're being kept in the dark about as an oppressive force, or as an opposition force, or as an enemy force. What I was sharing with my friend is, once you set foot on the path of saying, I'm going to win, I am going to get this outcome, I am metaphorically going to take the prom queen home and fuck her. Once you have that level of commitment, that all-in decision, and you set foot upon the path, that is when God, the universe, life begins to illuminate new insights and knowledge for you, because you're actually taking action. It's like asking yourself, what is the secret to riding a bike without ever getting on the bike and trying to ride it? A person could read 5 books on the secrets to being a marvelous bike rider. You could listen to 7 different podcast episodes and watch 15 different videos on YouTube on how to be the most phenomenal bike rider, and yet still not be able to ride a bike. How many people do you know read books about being rich, good at communicating, good at negotiating, good at marketing, good at sales, good at relationships, good at this, good at that, and yet they read about this stuff, they learn about it, but if you're honest, they kind of suck at it in real life. IRL, as the kids would say. Again, I speak from experience because I've been there, I've done that, I was one of those people. And maybe you have too, if you're honest with yourself. So until you get on the bike and just start riding it, that's when you're going to have secret knowledge illuminated to you through the process of stepping foot upon the metaphorical process of stepping foot upon the path to go after the thing that you want. And that's when you're going to learn that secret knowledge of, what it takes to balance your body on a bicycle, how it feels to hit the pedal and get the bicycle moving, right? And is that really secret knowledge? No. It's just certain things will never be illuminated to you and revealed unto you until you have set foot upon the path, or I should say, until you've declared the vision, declared the destination, meaning you have a clear vision of where you want to be, and then you've set foot upon the path with all-in commitment, right? I just got these 3 C's. Clarity on where you're going, commitment in your action and behavior, and then congruence in your habits. Being congruent with the version of you that has the outcome that you say you want. Clarity. People love this kind of stuff, right? The 5 B's, the 3 C's. Clarity, commitment, congruence. Any time in my life where I've succeeded big in any area, I know so much more about that area that I won in, that I succeeded in, after I did the win, after I got the win. Now, what I said there is an obvious duh. Like, really? You're putting that in a video, bro? But listen to me. Whenever I set foot upon the path with an all-in commitment to getting an outcome that I say I want, I don't think I've ever even once in my life achieved the outcome with the exact same plan of action that I started with. Why? Because my level of knowledge and insight and understanding, illumination, and so forth was significantly bigger, broader, and deeper because of the process of consistent action, right? Whenever you start your path, whenever you set your foot upon the path to begin something, you probably only know things from a perspective of theory, information, knowledge in your head, books, podcasts, videos, courses, ideas, advice, mentors, but you don't know it congruently, right? It's knowledge, but it's not knowing. In a previous video, I talked about this. There's a big difference between knowledge and knowing, and we often confuse the two. And the simplest way I explain it is, knowledge is looking at somebody ride a bike and being able to verbally, intellectually explain how to ride a bike. Knowing how to ride a bike is actually being able to ride a bloody bike. So in that same sense, once you get to the outcome and you look back, rarely, if ever, will you achieve the actual outcome with the exact same ideas and plans and knowledge that what you thought would work to get the outcome from when you started. Are you with me? So and what I'm trying to say there really is no secret to success in any area. It's get clear on where you want to go, where you want to be, gather up all the knowledge and ideas and current level of understanding that you have today, right now, about that area of your life, and commit to taking action, consistent, relentless, never-ending action, and then focus on daily, constant congruence with being the version of you who has the outcome that you say you want. Right? I feel like so many people are, to reference the movie quote from the beginning, so many people say, oh, I tried my best. No, you didn't. Like, if you can honestly say that you tried your absolute best, you gave it your damnedest, and you did it for a really good length of time, and you didn't succeed, I call bullshit. It's like Andrew Tate says, I like what Andrew Tate says, where he says, if you wake up every single day and all you focus on all day long is how to solve a Rubik's Cube, it's just impossible for you to not figure out eventually how to solve a Rubik's Cube. And my add-on to that is not only that, but also irrespective of your IQ, etc. Like, let's say solving a Rubik's Cube isn't your natural kind of intelligence or talent. By just brute force and rote repetition, you will eventually figure out how to solve a Rubik's Cube. So now you're the winner and you're taking the cheerleader home, right? The homecoming queen, the prom queen home. So I hear and see so many people, and especially men and some men in my life, who say that they're working so hard, they're grinding it out, they're doing this, they're doing that, and yet the success that they say that they're working for seems to be ever elusive. Now, yes, there is a process and a season and a chapter where you're going to work for a while, a long while, before you start stacking those wins and getting the outcome that you say that you want. But even along the way, before getting to the big outcome, you'll be hitting some sort of milestones of insight, knowledge. Because if you're fully committed all in to the outcome, any sort of losses or setbacks along the way are simply just lessons and insights. Those are the secrets you didn't know about, right? It's like people who don't take action, as I've said here before, people who are not really taking action like to look for the secret to success. When people go looking for a secret to success, what they're really looking for is a shortcut, a hack, the easy button, right? McSuccess, like McDonald's, microwave. It's like really fast, right? Now, with no work. That's really what you're looking for when you look for a secret. There ain't no secret. There's no secret. I'm telling you, there's no secret. Ask anybody who's hyper successful or above average successful in any department or area of life. They'll tell you, if they're honest, there ain't no secret, okay? They were clear on what they wanted. They were fully committed in thought, word, and action. And then they stayed congruent until they got the outcome, okay? So stop looking for secrets to success. Stop thinking in terms of trying your best. Start and get a shift to a place where you say, I'm winning and I'm taking the prom queen home, metaphorically, right? This isn't I'm going to try my best. This isn't I'm going to try to figure, no. This is where I'm going to go. I'm 100% in, and I'm going to learn along the way and constantly optimize and align myself to be congruent with the version of me that has the outcome that I say that I want. That's it. And the world really is binary. It's ones and zeros. It's either you're a 0 or 1, as Peter Thiel writes about in his book. You're either a 1 or a 0. That really is how life is, especially with amongst men, in terms of men who have everything that they want and men who don't. And the men who don't have, how many of them do I always hear talking about how they tried their best and this and that? And then there's guys that just win and take the prom queen home. And I used to be the guy that talked about trying my best and was always talking about how hard I was working, but never getting an outcome. Why? Because I actually wasn't working that hard. I actually wasn't giving it my best. I wasn't giving it the gun to my head. If I don't accomplish this in X time frame, or if I don't make this happen, then theoretically, metaphorically, I'm dead, right? I wasn't giving it my best. I wasn't giving it all in commitment. I wasn't giving it such a level of effort and commitment and congruence that it was transforming me and my entire self-identity. I'm telling you, there's truth in the statement of if you wake up every day and you make your life about nothing but solving the Rubik's Cube, I don't care how stupid or dumb you are, eventually you're gonna solve the Rubik's Cube. That's the secret to success. All right? So if you don't have the outcome or the success that you want, replay this video and ask yourself, have I gotten crystal clear clarity on where I want to go? Have I truly locked in and said, fuck giving it my best. I am 100% do or die committed. My whole life will now revolve around this outcome and this goal. Nothing will stand in my way. Every waking moment that I can constantly remember to tap into my self-awareness and bring my attention back to this, I'm going to focus on it. And I'm going to constantly learn from every little iteration to optimize my congruence and be aligned with the version of me that has the outcome that I say that I want. It's just like riding a bike. You just keep getting on the damn thing until you learn how to ride it, aka the outcome. You with me? So don't make 2025 another year where you keep saying, oh, I tried my best and I did this and I did that. Nah, dog, there's two kinds of men in this world, ones and zeros. You either tried your best and you either lost and you talk about how you tried your best, or you won and you took the prom queen home. You choose.